Dude, we're doing a Jeep. We're going to do so much off-roading.
Off-roading? We're in the flattest place on earth.
Yeah, but we can like bomb through muddy fields and stuff.
It's brand new, dude. People don't buy Jeeps just to off-road them. People do daily drive them, you know.
All right, well, let's go daily drive a Jeep. But we are Jeeping something.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Car Mates. I'm Nate.
I'm Zach.
And today we're driving the 2020 Jeep Wrangler.
4x4 Unlimited Sahara Edition.
So, I have never driven a Jeep.
Really?
I don't think I've ever even been in one.
You guys don't do like your Australian kangaroo safaris all the time?
No, that's not a thing, Zach.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, it's cold. I mean, we could take the doors off, but we're not because we want to stay warm.
I want to live.
Yeah, and we want to respect the owner's vehicle. We're not going to off-road it.
One day.
One day. Maybe like next spring.
That'd be cool. So, let's get going. Impressive.
It's all right.
Under the bonnet, we have Fiat's 2-litre inline-4 turbo, which puts out 270 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque from the factory. Tell you what, these 2-litre turbos that every manufacturer's coming out with, they're pretty quick.
They are, yeah. And it's crazy how like big of a vehicle they can put them in.
I know.
But this is a Jeep, so you probably just emptied your whole gas tank doing that.
No, this is the 2-litre. The V6 model is the bad one.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, this is good on gas.
Well, there you go. See, you just taught me something. I just assume I see a Jeep, I'm like, terrible on gas. Why would you buy it?
Sound was okay.
In the cabin it was.
There's not a lot of sound deadening in this car, so like,
No.
It was quite loud from inside, but you know,
Just a basic exhaust.
they sound pretty cool.
Just
Yeah, just like that. Nothing special.
It's definitely nothing special.
What would you expect from a 2-litre turbo without an exhaust?
Nothing good. Actually, there's a couple people where I live that have custom exhausts on their Jeeps, and I think that it just sounds horrible. They all sound like tuner cars, and I don't know why, because you hear it coming, and you're like, oh, what's that going to be? And it's just a Jeep goes by, and you're like, what?
People love that, man.
You got to like put it on the right vehicle, and a Jeep is not a
absolutely,
vehicle.
yeah.
Yeah, it would sound cool with a V8 in it, the one coming out.
The Rubicon 392.
Yeah, that thing's gonna be sweet.
That thing is going to be a handful.
That thing's gonna be so bad on gas.
People are going to be all over that. That's going to sell like hotcakes.
470 horsepower, I think it said.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a boss.
Transmission is ZF's 8-speed, pretty much the exact same one that was in the Ram, and very smooth.
It feels smooth, yeah.
It's very effective.
You definitely, after being in the Ram, like you notice it's very similar.
Oh yeah.
When you accelerate, it's very smooth. Can this Jeep tow anything?
It can, actually. It's rated for 3,500 pounds, but even with all the other options, if you get the Pentastar V6, it still remains 3,500 pounds.
So it's the structure of the Jeep that
Yeah, the chassis is built for 3,500 pounds.
Yeah,
That's
so you could pull like a small boat or something.
Yeah, 2 jet skis.
Yeah, a trailer, like a small camper.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
Not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Like, because, people, for the most part, they buy Jeeps because they're doing outdoor stuff. So it gives them the that's nice that it gives them the
camping stuff.
availability.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does it come with any modes?
Doesn't have any modes per se, but it does have standard 4x4 settings.
Nice.
That's pretty much it. And you get into them by driving at 5 kilometers an hour and then putting it into gear.
Oh, see, okay, yeah, makes sense.
You have to be moving.
Yeah. So it doesn't have an eco mode?
No, it does not. So economy, man.
This thing, even though it's the 2-liter, it's still 12 liters per 100 kilometers, which is double digits. So in my book, it's bad. The aerodynamics of this Jeep does not help the fuel economy as well.
Oh, absolutely not.
You're driving a square into the wind.
You're driving a cube.
How does she handle?
The handling's actually really good. Like I said, I've never been in a Jeep before, and look how responsive the steering is.
Yeah, it actually feels nice.
It's fantastic.
And it's smooth.
It is smooth. It goes over everything really nicely.
Yeah. Let's go down this dirt road. Got some bumps, yeah. Suspension's pretty nice.
Suspension is pretty nice. I mean, we're on
We're on
a
a dirt
fairly
road.
bumpy dirt road right now, and it's
I mean, obviously you feel the bumps, but like it's nothing to complain about.
better than the trucks. Put it this way, we're on a dirt road right now, and it's taking the road better than the Silverado was on a road.
Touche.
So overall, the handling and ride quality, in my opinion, is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I have no complaints from the passenger seat.
It is taking the road very nicely, and the steering's great, and it just makes you feel like the car's tiny. Like it doesn't make you feel like you're driving a huge box.
It feels small, even from the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Like you can see everything. I'd say now it's time we talk about this Jeep exterior.
So the Jeep Wrangler is one of the most iconic cars ever to exist.
Probably in the whole world.
Absolutely. The look of the Jeep hasn't changed for decades,
Ever.
and they're still selling, and people love it.
People do. They're made for off-roading. They're probably the most customizable vehicle you can get.
Definitely.
Like aftermarket-wise. And people buy them just to daily drive. People drive them to off-road them. I understand why people want Jeeps. Like when you're driving in a Jeep with no doors and no roof in the middle of summer, it's the best.
The look of this one in particular is pretty awesome, I think. It's got the hard top
Colored fenders.
and the color itself, spark gray.
Got another gray car, everyone.
This is the third gloss gray we've got. What do you think of the wheels?
I like them. I like most wheels that come on Jeeps. They do a good job of making them look like they're meant for an off-road vehicle.
Definitely a cool design. You know, the only thing that would make it better would be...
All black.
You got it.
You know what though, on a Jeep, I'm okay. I think just because the all black shows dirt a lot, and if I had a Jeep, my Jeep would be dirty. One thing I hate actually about the new current Jeeps, I'm okay with the fog lights being in the front plastic bumper, but I'm not a fan of that brushed aluminum outline they do around them. It just, to me, it just stands out way too much. It doesn't match anything else on this vehicle.
Well,
And it doesn't matter what color Jeep you have, it's just brushed aluminum. Right there, boom.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you on that.
So the back, perfectly flat. You got the spare tire on the back like all Jeeps have.
Oh yeah.
I've always liked the way Jeeps open up. You open it up like a door, and it gives you just easy accessibility into the back. The hood, there's no release for it. It's actually just held down by two latches, which I love about Jeeps.
Very
And
sporty.
there's so many aftermarket latches you can get that look even better, but even the stock ones look great.
What do you think of the side profile of this one?
Looks like a Jeep. I like it. I like the look of the two-door way better, but I understand this one has way more practicality in it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
huge difference.
Miles more.
I like the LED taillights in the back. They're nice, they're sharp.
So for everyone who's going to say you didn't take the doors off and the roof off and the quarter panels off, it's freezing outside,
It is.
and it is possible.
It's possible. It's also extremely windy, and we are in nothing but farm fields, so
Yeah, I'm not built for this climate. I'll stay in the Jeep.
I'm going to agree with you on that.
All right, let's pull over, go over the interior.
I really like this interior.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
This interior, it's so compact, but yet you have so much room. Like at no point do I feel claustrophobic. I like the brushed aluminum accents in here. They're not chrome.
Looks very military-like.
It does. I like that. I like how this dash piece is the same color as the paint outside.
Yeah, that's cool.
As you would expect, the doors come off in the Jeep, so your window controls are on the center.
And the speakers are now located in the roll cage above us.
Yep. We got speakers here. We got speakers on the dash.
And the Sahara has a subwoofer in the back.
Door handles, brushed aluminum. I like the way they pull. It's very accessible, easy.
Yeah, they look cool too. I like the design.
Cup holders. Two basic cup holders. That's pretty much all you get. You get this little slot here. I don't know what you would put in there because both shifters are kind of in the way. But it has this super sweet thing for your key. It gives you a slot for your key, which I think is great. The shifter is extremely nice. It's super smooth to use, and it's got this sweet little Willys icon on the top. It's also on the windshield.
Steering wheel, really cool. You know what it really reminds me of? Reminds me of your Golf.
It almost, other than the flat bottom, it almost looks identical to my Golf steering wheel.
Dash cluster here, very basic, but looks really cool.
It's nice.
It has the orange needles and the orange accents here, which go really well with the grey color.
But I like how when you push buttons, the orange lights come on, and they're the same as the orange in here.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice little
Yeah, it
touch.
goes really cool.
Seats, super comfy. I think these
comfy,
seats are
yeah.
great. They go pretty much all the way back with this pull of the strap. Boo! And this is actually really comfy. I'm not gonna lie, I can
Yeah,
fall
the
asleep
seats
in
are
that.
really cool. I like the stitching, and even though they're cloth, they're actually really nice finish, and they have the cool Sahara logo on the back of them.
Yep. Back seats, very roomy actually. I'm 6'2" and I have no problem back there. They do fold pretty much almost flat, and if you wanted to sleep or store a whole bunch of stuff in here, you can. Sunroof, it's a Jeep, so since it's the higher trim, if you don't want to take your whole roof off, you can just do this, and it goes pretty much all the way back. It goes 2/3 of the back seat. Infotainment, same as the Rams. It's very, I like it. There's one page that just has everything on it. If you want to go to your subcategories, you can. We have this Jeep mode though. Go to the page, and this tells you all your Jeep things.
That's cool.
It is really cool. Not that you're going to be, if you're driving a Sahara, I don't think you're going to be doing a lot of off-roading on it, because this is kind of the road, top trim for the road.
Still capable.
It's very capable, don't get me wrong. But usually when people are buying the Sahara, they want it for the road.
Yes.
You can see what mode you're in, whether it's 4 high, 4 low. You can see the angle of your steering wheel. We got accessory gauges, that just tells you your coolant, oil, battery, oil pressure, stuff like that. And you got your pitch and roll. So if you're on angles, you can actually see your angles from behind and the side, which is pretty cool.
Been around for decades, but
it's cool though.
Still cool to see.
It's cool. We got buttons to control everything. You got a heated steering wheel, heated seats. We've got auto start when you're parked, or auto stop when you're parked. The stupid thing I hate. It's annoying. Turn it off. You got mute, traction control, downhill descent. All right, so now that we covered the interior, how about we switch and we'll go find some things to city Jeep.
So, let's go Jeep this thing in the flattest place of all time.
Good old Chatham. We'll see what we can do.
Cue music. So, overall, what did you think of the Jeep?
You know what? I liked it, actually. My only other Jeep experiences have been in either an old, like, TJ, where it's just rugged, or my buddy does have a new Jeep, but it's, like, the base of the base, as I said before, and being in this, it's a huge step up. It's just as fun in the base one, because you get the same experience in the Jeep with the doors down and that, but seeing what a Jeep actually has with the luxury options, I really like it.
Yeah, I'll second that. Being my first Jeep experience, I love it. I didn't know, to be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be this nice. I was expecting it to be a lot more rugged.
Yeah. Well, like when you think of Jeeps, that's what you think of, is rugged off-road, but they're actually they're quite nice to drive. If I were to personally buy a Jeep, it would be a base model, because I would be buying it to off-road, and I'd be putting aftermarket parts on it.
Yeah. No, this is nice.
Well, that wraps up our review of the 2020 Jeep Sahara Unlimited.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.